What's up, guys? This is Matt, and this is gonna be oh wow, I forgot to count. Part 6. This is gonna be part 6 of my Liberal Crime Squad playthrough. The last video, part 5, was cut a little short. I did explain it in the outro of that video in case you clicked off by that point. The cable guy showed up at the door, and I didn't want you guys to miss anything, so I stopped playing, and I thought he might look at me funny if I was sitting in the other room talking to my computer while I was playing video games anyway, so I did not continue the video while he was here, and I haven't played the game since. So where we left off, we were in a stairwell. When I save the game, obviously you don't go back to the stairwell, because I did leave the room. So we were building up the juice of our clothes makers. We had 2 people in that group. They're both wanted for breaking and entering, it looks like, and we were trying to build up their tailoring skills. This is going to be a great tailor. He's topping out there at 10 for his tailoring skill. This person's not going to be great. That's what we were talking about last time. Great persuasion skill, though. This might be my number 2 here, Susanna. She might not last too long. So who do we have? Who are the liberals? I'm sorry, I just got to double check all these now. Spray paint. Oh, is this person building up? They all have spray paint cans. Okay, so we were trying to get them to 50. Let's see if we can't do that really quickly. Let's send them to the Krishna apartments, and we'll do some graffiti. Oh, you can't graffiti there because there's a sign. And yeah, so we'll just do some graffiti down this hallway. They look at the squad suspiciously. That's fine. You look at me all you want. Let's see. Did that top 50? There we go. All right. You can't get over 50 for spray paint, so let's see if we can open some doors here. We picked up something and I clicked too fast. We found a laptop. Alright, we'll go ahead and get out of there. So they're going to be a little bit over 50. The Liberal Crime Squad has struck again. The events took place at the Krishna apartments. Further details are sketchy, but police sources suggest that the Liberal Crime Squad engaged in theft, vandalism, and breaking and entering. From Jackson, where are we? Missouri? What's MS? Mississippi? I don't remember. Jackson, Mississippi, probably. That makes more sense. I don't even remember. This is horrible. All right, so we're over 50. We got a nice high tailoring skill here in Sandy. Decent tailoring skill. Really good potential in seduction. And what do we have here? I don't remember what this person was doing. Okay, tailoring. All right. Well, I think I'm going to start moving these around now. We're going to put Sandy over into the clothes making. We're going to start. I'm going to start flipping around these different groups here. So let's open up the clothes makers. Let's actually take Susanna out and let's add Sandy to this squad. They don't need to be in a squad in order to make clothes. They don't even need to be in a squad at all. However, I like to keep them in the squad because in case I need to move my clothes makers from one safe house to another, if the heat starts to get too hot, if all the other people that are calling that a safe house, if they are bringing too much heat and lowering the security of the building, I can quickly move them because they're already in a squad, although this is a turn-based game and doesn't matter how quick I am because until I make a change, nothing's going to happen or until I wait a day. But it's fine. So let's, I'm going to set up my clothes makers now. We have someone, Susanna's still making clothes. Sandy was the other person we wanted making clothes. So we'll press E, D, and 1. Let's see what we got. Impossible for the expensive stuff. Let's just have her make something. I thought she had like level 5 already. I'll have to check. Maybe like a black robe. It says below average, but it's not easy. That might be a good idea. Letter N. So she'll make a black robe. And let me double check the skills on all these people now. Let me check Sandy again. Yeah, tailoring's at 5. Okay. Where's Diego? He's at 5 out of 10. Susanna was 4 out of 4. Yeah, no, Susanna does not need to be making clothes anymore. Let's let her join the liberals. So we'll press C, turn her on for the liberals. Where are they actually? Let me double check that. They're all at the sweatshop. Oh, sorry, those are their professions. Where are they? They're at the homeless shelter. Everyone's at the homeless shelter. How is the homeless shelter holding up? If, I could check that by just trying to travel somewhere, and I can go ahead. The homeless shelter is in the industrial district, and it'll tell you right here, the homeless shelter, very, very low security, but I've also not generated any heat. That's why we're still at 0%. These two abandoned ones, the abandoned warehouse and the toy factory, that's where we are going to set up a safe house and actually start building it up, but we can't do that yet because we don't have the money. You can always go ahead and make those your safe houses now, but you can't really upgrade them. You can't add anything because you need to pay for everything. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is we're trying to start building up some money. So is Peter by himself in this? And we need to at least get his up to 50 because he has lieutenants under him that are not at 50. And he also has his max recruits right now. So we need to bump him up to 50. So let's get him. Let's press E to equip. Do we have any extra? We don't have any extra spray paint. So let's pull up this squad here and let's take Diego's spray paint can because he doesn't need it. He's making clothes. So let's go ahead and go back to LCS, equipped, and we'll give the letter B spray paint can to Peter Monroe. And let's send him out real quick. High security at the Krishna apartments. Let's go to the Gatian apartments in the University District. And we'll just go ahead and we'll do some more liberal graffiti. And I'm doing the same thing I was doing last time, just moving down, making sure I don't have an encounter before I hit the letter U. And let's see how far that got us along. We're at 41. We'll go upstairs. We're still okay. Probably down this hallway a little bit, and we'll be ready to go. Let's see. Did that hit 50? Oh, one more. And there we go. Perfect. Let's get out of here. That was a football coach. Interesting. And while we're at it, let's break in. Kitschy trinket. Whoa! Act natural. Don't go in. See, I didn't actually enter the apartment. They must not have seen me picking the lock. Nope. Well, we certainly have no trouble with Peter's security skill because he is able to... Oh, do I want to go in there? Laptop. That was worth it. Oh, that's the... Nope. All right, let's get out of here. Tampa, Florida. The liberal crime squad has struck again. Oh, this is Seattle, Washington. Events took place. Blah, 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 blah. They're sketchy. Vandalism, unlawful entry. All right. Peter's skills are up. His max security is way up. He has he's got a good potential in writing there as well. Let's see what we can do with this. I could also recruit someone else. Well, then, you know what? In the comments, I was told to go to the coffee house. And I don't know if that meant internet cafe. Wouldn't be the park. Oh, would it be the latte stand? Somebody suggested I go there. Teenager. A union worker. We don't want a union worker. A locksmith. A union worker. A secretary. Oh, that could be interesting. I should have talked to the secretary. We could have gotten a sleeper agent at the big corporation. No, lab techs, cameramen. Not too many liberals hanging out around here. Skipping through that one too fast. Let's try it again. Let's just leave. We'll go back real quick. Oops, we were in downtown. What do we got? College student, a lawyer, a football coach, a crackhead. I use that word a lot, actually, crackhead. I tend to, instead of calling people stupid, it's like, man, you're a crackhead. It's kind of the same expression, like, man, you're on drugs. You know, you know the person's really not on drugs, but if you didn't know any better, if you didn't know them personally. A dancer, what the heck could we use a dancer for? All right. We got some first-rate clothes, some black robes going on. Congress is acting on legislation. All right. Is this the first vote we've seen in the game? I'm only 5 videos in. It probably is. So this is the legislative agenda of 2009. We have a couple resolutions here. The joint resolution of 2009-1, and it's to protect the unborn child. You see it's red because that is clearly a conservative piece of legislation. And they're all red because right now Congress, I believe they have the majority. So Joint Resolution 2009-2 is to protect the symbol of our nation. That will probably outlaw flag burning if it is to pass. Joint Resolution 2009-3, support the sanctity of marriage. Clearly that is against gay marriage. And 2009-4, to limit hurtful speech. That sounds like it's infringing on free speech rights. I doubt that will pass. But all you got to do is press enter and we'll get to see what happens. So here you go. You got the votes for the House and the Senate. Oh, wow. And it looks like everything passed. Both the House and the Senate. There were no split decisions. They voted to outlaw abortion, is basically what that first law is doing. They have outlawed the burning of the flag of the United States of America, the stars and bars or whatever you call it. Stars and stripes, I don't know. They've outlawed gay marriage, and I don't know what they're doing here with free speech, but let's see what the president does, because of course he has not technically the final say. Probably in this game, I don't remember if they have anything about overruling the president. So let's see what if he vetoes anything. The president signed off on everything. Wow. Okay. This is our monthly report. We made $360 from pawning goods. We purchased $100 worth of goods. We spent $249 on manufacturing. That has to do with the clothes we've been making, because don't forget, there is a price for every piece of clothes that you make. Of course, later on when you sell it, you can make a profit. And it looks like we barely turned a profit this month. We only made $11. But we haven't sold any of the clothes that we've been making yet. So, wow, that was rough. So if we hit the letter L, we can look at the status of liberal agenda. And yeah, they have the House and the Senate clearly. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to this. We have hardly any liberals in the Senate. Very, very, very much outnumbered. And we don't have too many. Okay, it looks like that law just brought abortion rights down to about the moderate level. It's not entirely conservative yet, but it's not quite as liberal as it was. Privacy rights. No, what else did we just talk about? Burning the flag. I don't see anywhere on here. What else did we vote on? Flag burning. Yes, okay, and gay rights. All right, so we're not entirely in trouble yet. Although we only have two major laws that are still liberal. So here, this is where we can see what's going on. Abortion is now limited to early pregnancy. So abortions are still legal, but you got to really have a reason. What else do we have here? Can I find anything about the flag burning? It's now a misdemeanor. Okay. It could be worse, I guess, is one way to put it. And where is gay marriage? Gay marriage. If you see it, you can't tell me anyway. There we go. Homosexuals are grudgingly tolerated but have very few equal rights. Okay. All right, understandable. We're just going to have to work harder. Let's see. Peter Monroe was ready to recruit someone, and that's what we were trying to do. Actually, for a second, just because we saw how much money we made, let's send Peter Monroe to the pawn shop to try to sell some of the clothes we've been making. So I'm going to send him down to the commercial center and to the pawn shop, and we'll wait a day. I'm going to hit the letter S to sell something, F to sell selectively. That way we can check everything that we want. And let's see, we got some clothes. We might need those, but we've been making black robes, so let's hit G. We've been making togas. Let's sell the 3 laptops that we found. Let's sell the silverware. We have a lot of clothes here. Let's sell that cheap suit. Let's sell all these togas. We can't sell the damaged body armor. We'll sell the fine jewelry and the trinket. We'll sell these clothes, the 2 black robes, these togas. We had a lot here. All right, so you'll see, even without selling all these clothes, you know what? We'll sell all 7 of those too. And the third, okay. So we just made $1,700, almost $1,800. So we're on the right track. That was a nice, and if I had done that before the end of the month, it wouldn't have looked like we took such a big hit. And let's see if any of their skills have gone up at all. His tailoring is at 2. What do we have here? Tailoring at 5.21. Oh, there's only 2 people in there. All right, so we need to get Peter Monroe back out. Let's see who we can find. Engineer, retiree, Army veteran, office worker. Nah, I'll pass. We already have a lawyer, right? Or am I thinking of a different game? 5 for sleepers. No, okay, yeah, we have. Let's see. Let's make her do something here. She's not doing anything. We're gonna hit B for sleepers. What is she doing? She's laying low. Let's tell her to actually do something. We're going to have her working. We don't want her working in espionage. We don't want her getting caught doing anything. But maybe communication and advocacy. So maybe advocate liberalism. Because she can't really recruit. Yeah. Advocate liberalism. She will build support for liberal causes. So, hopefully she'll get something done over there. And we'll send Peter Monroe out. I was not having any luck at that latte stand. Let's try the internet bar. Teenager, programmer, mathematician. I'm sorry, I got the mouse right in the middle of the screen, don't I? College student, programmer, a clerk. I kind of want to talk to the clerk just because I want to know where he works. Let's talk about politics. The government's drug policy is a mess. We need to stop filling prisons with drug users and only intervene when people really need help. Oh, my science. We've got to do something. Oh, my science. Oh, great Scott. Oh. All right. Holy common sense, Batman. No. All right. Office worker, programmer we could have used, and I'm just going too quick for my own good. But it's okay. Made some togas, black robes, clothes. Let's talk to him. Let's just casually chat about politics. Mario Yu, he's a civilian. We talk about gay rights. He found to be insightful. Okay. Let's just wait a day. I want to talk to him again. Just build this up and see where he works. Oh, and he's got high computer skills. Interesting. He's interested in learning more. I give him my views on... my views on privacy. Okay, and he likes them. I just want to see what that computer skill is. 4. Alright. I don't know if I want him yet. We got plenty of clothes being made. So actually, we're generating money as I'm skipping. We're slowly losing money because I got to spend the money on making clothes. But while I'm... You see, that's the nice thing about making clothes now. Well, I could just afford to skip through these days, not do anything, because I am actually making money. All these clothes are just being banked in my equipment or in my inventory, and I'll be able to go down to the pawn shop whenever I feel like it and sell them. So Peter is now not really doing... Okay, let's see if we can increase what Diego's making. Everything is still quite hard. No, let's just have him make clothes, I guess. Clothes. Sandy was making black robes. Let's see if she's up at all. Black robes are still below average. Orange jumpsuit. Overalls. Above average. You know, let's just have her... Yeah, I'm going to start having her make something above average. That way we are working on building up, what's this, servant uniform? The fourth one down. We're going to do servant uniform, letter D, and we'll see how she does on that. First rate, not bad for her first time. All right, Mario's interested in joining. I don't like the level of his heart, and his computer skill at 4 is his highest skill. Let's just keep him hanging. Let us send him down, see what we can get for the rest of the clothes we've made. Oop, not 23. 2 clothes, 5 togas, 6 clothes, servant uniforms, $40. Not bad. Toga, 7 black robes, and another toga. All right, and like I said, you know, in the brackets here, this is a second-rate toga. This is a third-rate toga. This would be a nice first-rate toga. This will get us the most money. So we did for $570. We only skipped a couple days. All right, we'll back out of this. We got clothes going on. We'll keep him hanging because he might be interesting. We might want him in the future. Liberals. All right. These guys were trying to build up their skills. They could actually all now recruit one person. No, they can't all. Just about. All right. Well, then, let's see if we can't have Peter working on his writing skills. Let's actually send him. Can I send him to school? Where do I... Oh, here we go. Duh, learn in the university district. Okay. How do I increase... Oh, $60 per day? Or I could just have him... Let's try it. $60 a day. He's going to learn some writing. That's fine. He's going to learn some writing. We'll go back. We'll control the liberals. And we'll see if we can't just... cause some trouble or do something. I don't know. Let's go back out here. Let's go to the park with these guys. Just try to talk to somebody. Find somebody worth talking to. College student. Cover up some of this gang squad. Prostitute. Nah. Some of these gang logos. We'll head out there. Keep Mario hanging. You know, let's get everybody out of the homeless shelter. Let's go ahead. Let's start. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start building up a safe house. Okay, this is gonna be our first main safe house. Maybe this will be the one with the newspaper. So I'm going to choose the abandoned warehouse. So letter B, it's a safe house. And we're going to send them there. And actually I should probably send everybody over there. Can I relocate? Review and move equipment. I don't know how to... No, I can't just send them, can I? No, it's just equipment. How do I send a person? I don't know. That's why I keep everybody in squads. So let's actually send him over. Actually, we'll keep him there writing for a little bit. Now, let's see. We'll go back to the industrial district. That is Peter Monroe's location. Liberals, there we go. Let's see what we got. So the current location is, and see, not very high secrecy, but this is what we'll do. While we're here, you can hit, what do you hit? We'll hit the letter Z, or Z, and you can scroll through. Here's the abandoned warehouse. It'll just kind of go through all of the safe houses here. So to bring us up here, and you'll see that we're not under siege, and this location does not have food, because once we become under siege, you need food to keep people there. And you have the option, the letter I, to invest in this location. So if I hit the letter I, you'll see this is what I can do here. And everything's very pricey, so I actually can't do anything yet, except for stockpile food. And I thought it used to say how much food you should have for so many people. But anyway, this is different stuff you could do. Set up a business front to ward off suspicion, and this will bring up the secrecy. You saw right now, I believe the secrecy is only at 15%. That'll bump that up. You can buy a printing press to start your own newspaper, and I usually use that in conjunction with some type of sleeper. For instance, the sleeper we have at the courtroom, at the courthouse, she'll be able to slip us papers from the courtroom, and we can then go ahead and print them in our newspaper. You can install and conceal an illegal anti-aircraft gun on the roof. That is brand spanking new, $200,000. That's with this new update, the 4.06.3. That's what Jonathan Fox was showing off when I got the idea to go ahead and start this series. Buy a generator for emergency electric. Ring the compound with tank traps, because the army will come after you. Once you're under siege, if you become wanted enough, if you kill certain people or whatever. Place booby traps throughout the compound, because you will have to escape when you're under siege. If you kill, certain high up people, others will come after you. We can place security cameras, that way we know we're under siege, and we could just fortify the place. So that's what's going on. Right now it says there's 3 eating. That just lets you know who's calling this home right now. And it's just, for this instance, it's just the squad that we recently moved there. So I can't do anything right now. I just wanted to show you that screen. That's how you go ahead and invest in a location. That's how you turn it into a true safe house. Now you can live in any of the apartments that we've been breaking into and pay them a monthly rent if you wanted, which is not a bad idea, because if you do live in an apartment, you get a map of the apartment and you'll know where loot can be found. And I don't want to spend the money to show you that right now, but I guess I could. If we go downtown and we'll go to the Krishna apartments because the security's still okay. Talk to the lawyer, definitely. Sorry, guys. You want to hear something interesting? What? Burning a piece of cloth is actually stigmatized in this country. You can love freedom and still hate what our government stands for. And he just had no interest. So if we go in here, we could talk to the landlord. And let's strike up a conversation about politics. Do you want to hear something disturbing? What? Animals are routinely subjected to inhumane treatment in the labs in this country. Oh, my science, we've got to do something. Interesting. I have a meeting with the landlord. I've never done that. Whoa. A security guard. Right as I'm trying to break into crap. We're in trouble. News anchor saw me. Oh, I got away, though. Oh, this is the landlord. He's a non-liberal. We have no idea what any of his stats are. Let's keep talking to him. Should I spend money? I kind of want to recruit this guy. Let's spend some money. I share a book on the history of military atrocities. He found my views to be insightful, and we're going to meet again tomorrow. And Mario wants into the Liberal Crime Squad. I'm going to keep him hanging for a little while. So I gave him my views on death penalty, and he likes them. Of course, he has a man crush on me. Let's go ahead. Actually, we'll put Peter. Do I want him to go back to school? I can just, you know what, let's just see if we can't build up our skill by having him actually write rather than spending money. So let's go to not legal fundraising, engaging in liberal activism, and let's send him to number 6, write to newspapers. And he's just going to write letters to newspapers about current events. Oh, I should have spent the money on props. All right, that was a mistake on my part. Great. I'll skip through a couple days. All right, now we'll send him off, see what kind of money we're working with. And we'll sell the clothes, these servant uniforms. Yeah, so I really want to show you guys some interesting stuff, but I also don't want to skip through anything so that you can't see what's going on. So I'm sorry if this is a little boring. There will be an annotation somewhere, so you can go ahead and skip ahead to future episodes. Of course, as I'm recording this, so if you're watching this when I put it up, it's not going to be true, but when you watch it later on, you'll be able to skip ahead a little bit, and hopefully it won't be too boring. I won't lose your interest. And yeah, I'm going to keep this one going. I've been recording for a while already. Let's end it here. I did not do anything again. I didn't do anything. You know what? Let's get Peter a gun because we want our juice up over 100. I think that's what we want. We're going to be able to have many more meetings. Let's see if we can buy him a gun. We definitely have the money. Let's buy a liberal gun. And what do we want? Maybe the shotgun? We don't want a civilian assault rifle. Let's go with the shotgun. G. And we have to go back and buy clips, or in this case, shotgun shells. So we'll hit the letter P a couple times, and you'll see my ammo's filling up here. And I don't know if I will be able to carry that around with me, but let's try it out. Let's go to the latte stand. And I can carry the gun around with me. We don't want to fight with them. We want a table with just one conservative, preferably, and a musician. All right, we're going to hit the letter F to fight. And I shoot at the musician with a shotgun, and I hit him in the left arm, blowing it off. The engineer runs away hollering. He was just a neutral. I don't care about him anyway. The musician crawls off screaming. So let's get out of there. Some clothes have been made. All right, Seattle, Washington. The Liberal Crime Squad has struck again. The events took place at the Milky Jolt latte stand. Further details are sketchy, but the police sources suggest that the Liberal Crime Squad engaged in violence. And we have some interesting little advertisements. Quality pre-owned vehicles. 2000 Lexus GS 300 sedan, 4-door for only $27. All right. And that did not bring up our skills very much at all. Let's do it again. That was kind of fun. Let's send him to the park. That might be a little dangerous. You run into some weird people at the park. I could have fought that office worker. That was stupid. I want to stay near an entrance, though, because I don't want to get into a fight and then risk having to run all the way to the exit. And I don't want to fight in front of any liberals, because you will convince them that the Liberal Crime Squad is indeed not the good guys. College student and a corporate manager. I'm not too far from the exit. Let's go for it. I'm going to hit fight, and I hit the body of the college student, and he cries silently for mother and breathing slowly, then nothing at all. And the corporate manager runs away. We just picked up some loot, and we are out of there. And the Liberal Crime Squad strikes again at the park. Let's see what we picked up. Body armor, clothes. We probably just picked up some clothes from him. Oh, we had a gun, didn't we? 38 revolver. I'll give that to somebody else. That'll be helpful a little later on. All right, yeah, I'll end this because this is way too long. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be looking out for part 7.